2025-2026 Cottondale FFA officer. Junior Student Advisor John Berger. Student Advisor Mylan Carter. Parliamentarian Brockton Tallman. Historian Carson Smith. Chaplain Hayden Harris. Second, Joseph Baxter. Corner, Taylor Roberts. Treasurer, Priya Biggin. Secretary, Kaylee Seal. Vice President, Shelby Mosley. President, Blaine Tice. Advisor, Stan Storlock.
Good evening, parents, alumni, faculty, special guests, and fellow members. And welcome to the 2026 Cottondale FFA Annual Awards and Appreciation Banquet. My name is Elaine Tice, and I am the 2025-2026 Cottondale FFA President. As we gather here tonight, we see a room filled with blue corduroy, a symbol recognized across the nation. But before we celebrate where we are today, it's important to look back at how this journey began. The seeds of FFA were sown in 1917 with the Smith-Hughes Act, which first provided federal funding for agricultural education in schools. By 1928, a vision became reality. In Kansas City, Missouri, 33 young farm boys from 18 states made up the Baltimore Hotel to establish the Future Farmers of America. In those early decades, the FFA we know today began to take shape. In 1930, the FFA Creed, written by Erwin Milton Tiffany, was officially adopted to guide our values. Just 3 years later, in 1933, the iconic blue corduroy jacket was adopted as our official dress. The 1960s brought transformative changes that made us a stronger organization. In 1965, the FFA merged with the New Farmers of America, an organization for African American agricultural students, uniting us in a common purpose. Then in 1969, the doors were finally opened for women to join FFA. A move that changed our organization forever by bringing in new leaders and perspectives. As agriculture evolved beyond the fields and into labs, boardrooms, and technology centers, so did we. In 1988, we officially changed our name to the National FFA organization to reflect the growing diversity of the industry. We aren't just future farmers anymore. We are future scientists, doctors, teachers, and business leaders. Today, there are 1,042,245 FFA members in 9,400 chapters in all 50 states, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. FFA members are in grades 5 through 12 in college. From those original 33 members to over 1 million members we have today, our goals remain the same: to develop the next generation of leaders who will feed, clothe, and fuel our world. So tonight, as we wear these jackets, let's remember we aren't just representing our chapter. We are representing over 98 years of tradition and a future that is brighter than ever. Thank you. At this time, I would now like to invite Cottondale High School's principal, Ron Mitchell, to the stage for remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, come on. Good evening, everyone. There we go. Listen, I want to welcome each one of you here. It's an amazing place to be, especially since Stan is over there. He's going through a lot, but I'm glad he's here. I want to tell you one thing. Don't laugh at me, Stan. I went to not East Side, but Cottondale Assembly of God. That's why I just pulled up. I'm like, where are they? And I looked at my thing and said, oh my goodness, so please forgive my tardiness. But I want to welcome each one of you here to this wonderful event. Stan and I talked yesterday, this is the first annual FFA event that includes me. He says the other one was good, so I told him, I said, since I'm here, we're going to make it the best because I don't want to get fired. So welcome, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy yourself. This is a wonderful group of young men and women. They have just made me so proud this first year as principal. And I know we got years to come and they're going to be great. So enjoy yourself. Even though Stan's there, it'll be great. All right, y'all have a great day, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Mitchell, for your continued support of the Cottondale FFA and its mission. Please accept this small token of our appreciation.
Thank you so much. Picture. Hey, sweetie, could you take a picture? Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I would now like to welcome the Superintendent of Jackson County Schools, Mr. Nolan, to the podium.
Good evening. I didn't know I was speaking tonight, but I've never turned down an open mic, so I want to welcome everybody to this great event. Like Mr. Mitchell said, I apologize for my tardiness. We've both been at a baseball field and a softball field tonight. They got rained out, and I think the boys' baseball team is traveling to St. Joe right now from Cottondale, so hopefully they'll whoop up on Port St. Joe. But again, welcome to this great event. I told Coach Davis, the baseball coach, that I would come to that game for a little bit, but I would not miss the Stan Skurlock show from the Cottondale FFA because they put on a show. Great introduction. Welcome tonight. Thank you, Stan, for an awesome event.
Thank you, Mr. Nolan, for the work you do in supporting the FFA and the students of Jackson County. Please accept this small token of our appreciation. podium over to our District 2 President, Madeline Garcia, and the District 2 Secretary, London Newsom, to deliver remarks on behalf of the Florida FFA Association.
Good evening, everyone. Serving District 2 this year alongside Madeline has been such an eye-opening experience. Seeing Cottondale at all of our events is always such a joy, whether it be from their competitive spirit or just getting to know them as people. During my year of service, I have made so many great friends from the Cottondale chapter, such as Delaney, Royce, and John.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Madeline, and I've had the privilege of serving as the district president throughout this past year. And a duty of a district officer is doing chapter programs with students. And so I came to Cottondale Middle School one day throughout this year, and honestly, that morning was really rough for me. Senior year brings on so many emotions, and I really wasn't in the mood. I was struggling to put on my jacket and just not very excited, but I walked in the door and I was greeted by students like Brockton and Bentley, who made my day so much better. I thought that day was going to be a horrible day because I went in with that mindset, but the rest of my year of service was changed by that one day with those two students, Brockton and Bentley. They shaped the rest of my year because they didn't know I was having a bad day, but they made sure that I left in better spirits than I got there with. That day, those students taught me a lot about TikTok brain rot. They taught me more about 6-7 than I really intended to know about, but I learned a lot, and that really bonded me with the Cottondale members. They didn't just teach me about TikTok brain rot, they also taught me more about myself as a leader and as a friend. Cottondale FFA, it's been a privilege to serve you as your district president, and I'm excited to go into the next season where I will serve as the Area 1 State Vice President. I hope Cottondale FFA will keep me busy because this truly feels like home. I'm a Mariana girl, but I love being able to come to Cottondale to support their students. So thank you, Cottondale, and specifically the Cottondale Middle School chapter for making my day, that day, and for the rest of my year of service.
Thank you, Madeline and London, for your year of service to District 2. As we begin our evening, we encourage everyone to take this time to not only enjoy the meal, but also to connect with those around you. Please feel free to visit with others at your table and take the opportunity to meet new people from across the room. Events like this bring together many different groups, and it's a great chance to build relationships and share the spirit of our chapter. We are especially honored to have several distinguished guests with us tonight, including the faculty and staff of Cottondale High School, members and representatives from the Jackson County School Board, elected officials from the City of Cottondale, Jackson County, and the state of Florida, as well as members from the neighboring FFA chapters. Your presence means a great deal to us, and we truly appreciate your continued support and involvement. We encourage everyone to take time during the dinner intermission to introduce yourselves, have conversations, and thank these individuals for the roles they play in supporting our students and community. During the intermission, we will also recognize our valued financial supporters on the big screen. These sponsors and contributors play a vital role in making many of our opportunities possible. Because of their generosity, our members are able to attend conventions, participate in competitions, gain leadership experience at conferences, and enjoy events like tonight's ceremony. Their support has a direct impact on the success and growth of our chapter, and we are incredibly grateful for their commitment to our program. At this time, we will now turn our attention to Caden Harris, who will come forward to provide instructions for the meal and offer the blessing for tonight's dinner.
Tonight we are proud to have the members of the Cottondale High School Beta Club alongside the Cottondale FFA officer team assisting with the meal service. We truly appreciate their willingness to help make this evening run smoothly. They will be coming around to your tables to serve you, so please feel free to let them know if you need anything during this meal. Our service staff will be circulating throughout the room to offer refills and to ensure that everyone is taken care of, but for your convenience, tea and water stations have been set up on both sides of the room if you would prefer to help yourself at any time. As you enjoy your meal in this evening's program, we also encourage you to take a moment to look through your banquet program and recognize the generous sponsors listed there whose continued support plays an important role in making this event possible. Now we ask that you would please bow your heads. God, we thank you for allowing us to come together today, and God, we thank you for everyone who's played a crucial part in putting this together, and we ask that you would just come into the room, God, with each one of us, and that you would bless the hands that prepared this food, and let this food be a nourishment to our bodies and our bodies to your service. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
The 2026-2027 Cottondale FFA sponsors: Cottondale FFA Platinum sponsors: Cloverleaf Gin, Inviva Biomass, Farmers Home Furniture, Florida Environmental Landscaping and Design, Graceville Insurance Agency, Jackson Soil and Water Conservation District, John and Vanita Turner, McCoy's Outdoors, Optimus Club of Jackson County, Parrish Tractor, Kubota, Perry and Young, PA, Saps Land and Excavating, Tri-Oak Enterprise Trailer Sales, Williams Paint and Body, Woodman Life, Cottondale FFA Gold sponsors: Anderson Columbia, Bassford Well Drilling, Chipley KFC, CJS Group, Chipola Ford, City of Cottondale, CLS Technology, Cottondale Tire, Crosshairs of Mariana, D&J Nursery, David H. Melvin, Melvin Engineering, Davis Financial Services, Don and Valita Scarlett, Donnie Branch, Jackson County Commissioner, District 4, Edward Crutchfield, Jackson County Commissioner, District 2, Farm Credit of Northwest Florida, Farm Bureau of Jackson County, First Federal Bank, Florida Public Utilities, Grease Pro Incorporated, Jack and Shelley Hollis, Jeff Fowler, Josie's Farm, King Line Equipment, King's Discount Drug, Linda Forty Insurance Agency, Mariana Animal Hospital, Mariana Nissan, Mariana Toyota, Nick's Auction and Estate Sales, Optimus Club of Mariana, P&L Cabinetry, Phil's Garage, Register Meat Company, Roadmart of Mariana, Obert Funeral Home, Sonny Fortunato, Spring Hill Harvest, Tate Estate Sales, The Local Artesian, West Florida Electric,
We will now begin the award and appreciation ceremony. Royce McLeod would present the Star Discovery Award.
This year's Star Discovery recipient is someone who has quietly made a strong impression on our chapter. Since joining, he has shown a steady commitment to being involved and giving his best in whatever he takes on. He can often be found contributing where he's needed, whether that's participating in competitions or helping out in the shop. His willingness to step up, along with his consistent effort and dependable attitude, has not gone unnoticed over time. He has become a valuable part of our chapter and a positive example to those around him. At this time, we would like to recognize this year's Star Discovery recipient, Barrett Trimble. I would now like to call upon Kaylee Seal to present the Star Green Hand Award.
Green Hand members help build the foundation of our chapter, and this year's Star Green Hand recipient has done so through steady effort and quiet dedication. Over the past year, he has served as a high school officer, carrying out his responsibilities with the consistency and a willingness to contribute wherever needed. Throughout that time, he has continued to grow, gradually becoming more confident and involved while demonstrating the values and character that represent both the Blue Jacket and our organization. His progress and dependable attitude have made a positive difference within our chapter. At this time, we would like to recognize this year's Star Green Hand recipient, John Michael Birkin. I would now like to call upon Joseph Baxey to present the Star Chapter Farmer Award.
The Star Chapter Farmer Award recognizes a member who has shown steady commitment and growth through their involvement in the chapter. This year's recipient has balanced a variety of responsibilities, remaining active in competitions while continuing to contribute to the chapter in meaningful ways. He approaches each opportunity with a strong work ethic and a willingness to follow through on what is asked of him. Over time, he's put a solid record of involvement, achievement that reflects both his dedication and pride in being part of this organization. At this time, I would like to recognize this year's Star Chapter Farmer Award recipient, Mylan Carter.
Well, good evening, everybody. It's wonderful to see another large crowd here. It's been another successful year here at Cottondale FFA chapter. I appreciate the hard work of my students. They make me look good. Cannot do it without them. And this is year 19 at Cottondale. I plan to hopefully do another 8 years with them before I step down. But every year I've been here, I've had great students, and have always made this program very successful. I do want to recognize one special guest here tonight. We do have Mr. Shane Abbott, our area representative for the state of Florida. Please stand up, sir. You got to give him a hand. Thank you for the hard work you do for us here in this area. All right. The state FFA degree is the highest degree a state association can bestow upon a member. It is a step in the FFA degree system that encourages personal growth and achievement. This degree is high and a rare honor. Less than 2% of FFA members earn it. The following Cottondale FFA members will receive their state degrees at the state convention in June. I call your name, please come to the stage. Ms. Katie Seal. Mr. Mylan Carter. Mr. Hasey's not here tonight, but he will also be receiving his state degree. The American degree is the highest degree achievable in a national FFA organization. The American degree shows a member's dedication to his and her chapter and state FFA association. It demonstrates the effort FFA members apply towards their supervised agricultural experience, as well as the outstanding leadership abilities and community involvement they exhibited through their FFA career. We have one individual who will be recognized at both the state and national conventions as an American degree recipient. This year's American degree recipient is Ms. Ashlyn Bergen. Renee Skurlock, the Cottondale FFA Alumni Vice President, will now present the alumni scholarships.
Wow, special. I think you just kind of get older, get a little more unsteady. So on behalf of the alumni, I'd like to welcome you here this evening. And if you are interested in being a supporter of the Cottondale Chapter FFA and join our alumni group, we would love to have you. The Cottondale FFA alumni gives away scholarships annually to graduating seniors of the high school. They have to be FFA members and use this money that they are awarded as a post-secondary college, a university, or a trade school. Funds for the scholarship are raised through the alumni's annual cake auctions and raffles. We are proud to be able to offer 3 scholarships this year to deserving seniors who applied. If I call your name, if you'll come up and accept your scholarships. In our 3rd place this year is Miss Michaela Robbins. Second place is Miss Priya Figures. And our first place scholarship goes to Mr. Joseph Baxley.
Thank you, Mr. Skurlock. I would now like to invite Mr. Jeff Snow to the stage to present the Farm Bureau SAE Award. SAE Award, yay!
You're good. I'm not quite sure why Mr. Snell's not here, but the Farm Bureau. But the SAE Award this year will be presented to Mr. Mylan Carter. This time I would like to do some member awards. Each year I like to recognize some students who stand out in certain areas. Don't get me wrong, all my kids are great, as I said. But there's certain areas that kids are certain areas that stand out, and I want to recognize them. The first ones I want to do is my leadership awards. That is given to my high school and my middle school presidents, Mr. Lane Tice and Mr. Royce McLeod. Y'all did a great job. This time we give scholarship awards. This recognizes our students who are the highest in their grade level as far as their GPA. For 9th grade, we have two, Mr. John Michael Bergen and Mr. Brockton Hogan. Tenth grade, Mr. William C. Okay, we see if he's in the back. I'm sorry. There he is. Come on up, William. 11th grade, Mylon Carter. And 12th grade, Miss Priya Figures. You all do have a scholarship in. We will get that to you Monday at school. So thank you all for the great job you do. Your GPA is being up there. Awesome. We had our annual awards program on April 24th. During this time, we recognized our Discovery, Green Hand, and Chapter Degree members, as well as our CDE and LDE awards for both middle and high school. And we also presented our officers their Year of Service plaques. At this time, I'm going to recognize my middle school special awards for this year. When I call your name, you please come up and stay up here as a group. Growth, Ms. Bentley Brockett. The I'll Be There Award to Ms. Skylar Baxter. Attitude Award goes to Ms. Madison Farcash. Here she is. Success, Mr. Barrett Trimble. Excellence Award goes to Brooklyn Skipper. Teamwork, Mr. Baylor Barber. Our Blue Jackets and Gold Standards goes to Mr. Royce McLeod. And we got this back in here too. Y'all did an excellent job. Yes, order. Now for my high school awards. My effort award goes to Ms. Carson Smith. Growth award goes to Mr. Caden Harris. Success award goes to John Michael Bergen. Attitude, Katie Silk. That's good attitude, by the way. Excellence, Mr. Brockton Hallman. Yeah, I'll be there award goes to Mason C. Blue Jackets, Gold Standards, Mr. Mylan Carter. Blue and Gold Award goes to Ms. Priya Figures. And Ms. Robbins, we left your award at school, so we're still going to recognize you, dude. Forever Blue, Miss Michaela Robbins. Come on up. Now, I believe award goes to Mr. Brockton Hallman. And this is teamwork. Doing a great job right now, teamwork. Miss Shelby Moser. So if you have great kids, you want to do everything to recognize them, and I have great kids. Appreciate them.
Let's get ready to rumble!
The Four Horsemen is not just an idea. It's a theme, it's a state of being, it's a state of mind.
You have got the cream of the crop. Ric Flair, Anderson, Blanchard, Barry Windham, J.J. Dillon. We are the Four Horsemen.
In 1985, 4 individual champions joined forces as one.
You're talking about the Four Horses, the 4 people that make things happen.
You see, Dean, you can join the boys club or a country club or the NWO. If you don't join the Horsemen, you're chosen. And it's the greatest honor that this sport has to offer. It's a personal commitment to excellence and to each other. It means wrestling hurt, wrestling sick, wrestling when you just don't want to wrestle anymore. That's what it means to me.
All I need is myself and this man right here, this gentleman, and Ric Flair to achieve anything I want to achieve in this business. And it looks like to me from all the gold we already have.
Across the country and around the world, please welcome the Four Horsemen!
We are the best at what we do.
Where are the days and nights?
We stand in a class by ourselves.
We show the world how it could.
We, as a unit, have dominated this sport.
We owned it all for the world to see.
We are the studs in professional wrestling. I'm styling, and profiling. Woo, woo, woo.
This is the award we started last year here at the Cottondale FFA. I recognize those who do the undoable sometimes. Sometimes you just can't be done, but they make it happen. So I'll recognize them. The next 4 young women may not be that over the top as what you just saw, but they do step up when needed. Any ag teacher knows you need that certain group of guys or girls to accomplish the not so nice tasks that have to be dealt with. I am blessed with a large group, which you have seen tonight, of members, and I want to thank them all. But this year I want to recognize my own 4 horsemen with a Workhorse Award. They are Delane Tice, Shelby Mosley, Kaylee Sill, and Michaela Robbins. And your very own Mr. Albert Nix is in the house.
pleasure to receive honorary members into the FFA. The purpose of this ceremony is to recognize from time to time the efforts of others made on our behalf. Madam Secretary, please read the section of the National Constitution which provides for honorary membership.
Honorary membership. Farmers, school superintendents, principals, members of boards of education, chapter advisors, teachers, staff members in agricultural education, business people and other people to advance agricultural education and the FFA, and who have rendered outstanding service may be elected to honorary membership by a majority vote of the members present at any regular meeting or convention.
Madam Secretary, will you introduce who is to receive this honor?
Madam President, members, and guests, I am pleased to read the following names: Josh Skurlock, Stan West, and Tony Humphrey. These individuals have worked tirelessly with our FFA chapter to ensure growth among members and have continually fostered an environment based upon success. It is because of this that we choose to present them with this prestigious honor.
On behalf of every member, I wish to say we are proud to have you as an honorary member. May this affiliation prove valuable to all. I impress upon you that we look to you for counsel and guidance. It is because of the great respect we have for you that you have been elected to honorary membership. May we always cooperate for the benefit of all. I now confer upon you honorary membership in the Cottondale FFA chapter and present you with this token of membership. I will now have Mr. Skurlock do instructions for returning addresses.
Congratulations to our honorary members. Each year we like to induct at least 2 or 3 helped out the organization and however it may be. So thank y'all very much. Been blessed with several seniors this year, but I do have 4 retiring seniors. When I call your name up, please come up to be recognized. Mr. Caden Harris. Mr. Joseph Baxley. Miss Michaela Robbins. And Miss Priya Figures. They'll have their videos and they will get their retirement addresses.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all.
night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. And when the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains.
Take that phone call from your mama and just talk away, 'cause you'll never know how bad you wanna till you can't someday. Don't wait on tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow may not show. Say your sorries, your I love yous, 'cause man, you never know. If you got a chance, take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can. Yeah, if you got a chance, take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, until you can. Till you can. Yeah.
Well, good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Caden Harris, and I've had the honor of serving as chaplain this year. Standing here as a senior and looking back, it doesn't feel like I've been in FFA for a short time because of the way it's impacted me in ways that I can't explain. When I first joined FFA, I thought it would just be another organization I was a part of, but it quickly became much more than that. It became a place where I felt like I belonged. Over time, the people in this chapter, and especially the officers team, stopped feeling like just classmates and started to feel like a family. Whether it was meetings or events or just working together behind the scenes, there was always a sense of support and respect and connection that made this chapter feel like home. And there was always something to die laughing over. One of the biggest memories I'll take with me is competing in Par Pro. Even though we didn't make it past district, what stood out to me wasn't the result, but was the bus ride back. We didn't let that moment define us or bring us down. Instead, we stayed together, supported each other, kept laughing, and kept moving as a team. Even though we weren't pleased with the outcome, from all the laughter and connections made along the way in the event, it will always be one of my best memories in this FFA chapter. That experience showed me that FFA is really not about just winning, but growing and learning and serving the chapter no matter what happens. Being a part of this chapter and serving as the chaplain in the National FFA organization has taught me a lot, and a lot more than I expected. It taught me leadership and responsibility, and most importantly, the value of the community that I was in. As I leave, I am not just grateful for the opportunities, but for the people and the connections that I made. This chapter didn't just help me grow as a student, it helped shape who I am. Thank you for letting me be a part of this family, and I will always carry what I learned here with me, and I will never forget the Cottondale FFA.
Firstly, I would like to thank everyone who came out tonight. It really does mean a lot to every member of the FFA seeing their hard work being rewarded in front of everyone they hold dear. I remember my 7th grade year, after only beginning the FFA throughout my year, my park road team was heading to state, and we were about to be recognized on our stage. As soon as I walked on the stage, I was looking around the room for just anybody I recognized. The very first person I saw was my mom, beaming with joy and pride. She was looking at me like I had accomplished something that she knew I could do, and I never knew that. Then the next person was just a random person in the audience. He didn't look at me in any way, but he looked like he was genuinely there for me. So I just wanted to make it sure that y'all know that y'all were very appreciated here. We love that you're still here for us. Now, throughout my time at FFA, I've had a lot of stories, a lot of things, but I'm not going to tell you all of them because we're on a short program here. I'll keep it up to my most favorite one. I think it was 2-3 years ago, we went to Georgia and with the state officer trip. Not state officer trip, so sorry, officer retreat. We went out there and we saw some peaches. We went swimming and we went so many different things. It was the best place that I can remember with the best group of people. We had so much fun, and I cannot stop thinking about those memories. And the FFA can be summed up through many things. But if you're working with FFA with Mr. Scarlett, it's work. Work and only work, 24/7, every day. Love Mr. Scarlett, and that is never said enough. I'm grateful for everything he's done for me. He's turned this quiet little boy that I used to be into this proud person talking in front of at least 20 of you. I could never do that before. And now I'm standing here in front of everyone. I'm just proud of who I've become because of the FFA. Even though this may be my last year in FFA, I will never forget everyone who believed in me and everyone who made my life feel more golden blue.
I just want to start off by saying what FFA is. FFA stands for Future Farmers of America. It is a premier student organization focusing on leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. I was introduced to FFA when I was in my freshman year. There were these 2 girls that came up to me one morning at school and asked me, "Are you Eddie's granddaughter?" I said yes. Then this girl named Charlize said, "You should join FFA." At first I was really skeptical. I wasn't sure about FFA. Then I met some people that were in FFA. I was so shy and barely talked to them. I met Mr. Skurlock. I'm not going to lie to you, Mr. Skurlock, I was a little scared of you at first. I joined FFA in my sophomore year. Everything was really new to me. I didn't know what to expect. Everyone that I met was really nice to me and helped me with different things. I started getting more involved when my junior year hit. I became the new reporter for the officer team. I was so excited to be a part of the team. Officer retreat was coming up. Man, I was so nervous to go to that. I told my dad and my Nana that I didn't want to go because I was afraid no one would like me. My dad and my Nana said I should go. I really didn't want to, but I did, and I'm so glad I went. That trip was such a fun trip. We went to Camp John Hope in Macon County, Georgia. When I arrived there, I was in a room with Shelby and Carson. They were really good roommates. We laughed and cut up a lot. We went to many different places. We went to a fairground that was near where we were staying, and we watched barrel racing for a little while. That was one of my favorite things we did there. My my absolute favorite thing we did was Bible study every night with everyone. I really looked forward to that every night we were there. Overall, the trip really helped me get closer with everyone. Then came my senior year, my last year in FFA. This year I've gotten closer with Mr. Skurlock. I started eating lunch with him and we had some really good conversations about many different things. I also spent time with many of my fellow FFA members. It's crazy how much I've grown confident and even more responsible being in FFA. I'm so thankful for my family and friends who have encouraged me and supported me through everything. I'm thankful for all my friends in FFA, also thankful for you, Mr. Skurlock. Thank you for helping me be more confident in myself and helping me with anything I needed help with, Mr. Skurlock. I have really enjoyed being in this wonderful organization. If there is anyone who wants to join FFA, I strongly encourage you to join. You will enjoy it. I just want to leave off with this. Keep encouraging one another and building one another up. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Thank you everyone for coming out.
Firstly, I would like to thank everyone who came out tonight. It really does mean a lot to every member of the FFA seeing their hard work rewarded in front of everyone they hold dear. I remember my 7th grade year, after only being in middle school chapter for half a year, me and my parliamentary procedure team were headed to compete in the Florida State Convention and were being recognized on stage. From the very first step onto the stage, I was searching the crowd for a recognizable face. The first one I see, my mother's face beaming with joy and pride, even though she probably won't admit it. I know she was glad that I had finally found a place of friends I was happy with. Next, I saw whom I'm assuming was a sponsor of our chapter mouthing the words to the team, congratulations. And after that moment, I knew I was exactly where I was supposed to be. Throughout my time in the FFA, I've witnessed and been a part of so many stories and so many events, but throughout all these amazing memories, there is one thing you can always count on: work. 24/7, all day, every day, with Mr. Skurlock. Don't get me wrong, I love and respect and will always be grateful for what Mr. Skurlock and the FFA has done for me. That could never be said enough. Even though this may be my last year in FFA, I will never forget everyone who believed in me and everyone who made my life a little more gold and blue. Thank you.
Joseph, Caden, Priya, and Michaela, thank you for your years of service to the Cottondale FFA chapter. Please know that your actions and dedication did not go unnoticed or unappreciated. For many years from now on, FFA members will look back and realize that they too are building a legacy within our organization. On behalf of the Cottondale FFA chapter, I wish you all the best. Mr. Skurlock will now come recognize middle school.
All right, I would like to recognize our 25-26 Cottondale FFA Middle School officer team. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all officers have been recognized.
Please hold your applause to the end. President Royce McLeod. Vice President Bentley Brockett. Secretary Dariana Sims. Treasurer Talia Figures. Reporter was Addie Jenkins. Sentinel Kiara Bush. Student Advisor Kiana Bush. Thank y'all for doing a great job. It's now time to announce our 26-27 Cottondale FFA High School Officer Team.
2026-2027 Cottondale FFA Officers. Junior Student Advisor, Kiana Bush. Student Advisor, Forrest Olson. Chair of Committees, Brooklyn Skipper. Parliamentarian, Kiara Bush. Chaplain, Dariana Sims. Senator, Bailey Barber. Reporter, Carson Smith. Treasurer, Talia Figures. Secretary, Haley Seal. Vice President, Public Relations, Bentley Brockett. President of Membership, Royce McLeod. Vice President, John Bergen. President, Shelby Mosley.
I would now like to invite Mr. Kenny Griffin to the stage for tonight's live auction. This is not the end of the banquet. Please do not leave during the auction. This is very disruptive and the members have yet to close it. At this time, we would now like to invite Mr. Skurlock and the 2025-2026 Cottondale FFA Officer Team to the stage for a special presentation. Mr. Skurlock, your ongoing dedication and hard work towards the Cottondale FFA makes the chapter as successful as it is. Without your guidance, we would not be as prosperous as we are today. To extend our appreciation towards Mr. Skurlock, the officer team has collectively purchased a $50 Lowe's gift card for his personal use. Mr. Skurlock, a thank you will never be enough for all that you do. We hope this shows not only our appreciation for you, but our admiration for the guidance you have given. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
like to sincerely thank each of you for being here tonight and your continued support of the Cottondale FFA chapter, as it truly means a great deal to our members and plays an important role in making events like this possible. Your presence and encouragement do not go unnoticed, and we are grateful for the support you show our chapter throughout the year. Before you leave, please remember that our virtual silent auction will open tonight and remain available through Tuesday at 8 p.m. We encourage you to take a few moments to browse the items that have been generously donated and consider placing a bid. You can find everything by visiting the silent auction event on the Cottondale FFA Facebook page, and every contribution helps support our chapter and provides valuable opportunities for our members. At this time, please join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this banquet adjourned.